love take over. Open world closed up. Take over, take over, take over. Come on.
Hi Virgo, welcome to your 2022 yearly tarot card reading with Ricky and Ricky's Cajun Tarot. We're going to do career and love. We know that 2021 was full of transformation. So let's see what 2022 has in store for us in our work and in our love life. All right. Y'all give this video a thumbs up if you like it. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Okay, let's see what we have. Get some tarot. Y'all let me know in the comments if this video did resonate with y'all, or what else you'd like to know about, like health or family. And I'll switch it up every once in a while. So right now we got work, love, and your energy. We got never-ending story, the end of a cycle, 37 in your work. And in your love life, you have a change in the wind. And your energy is building blocks. I like that energy for you. So let's see what we have. The Wheel of Fortune. Major event happening for you. Virgo, this is your energy. So the Wheel of Fortune is fated events. And they are major life changes, not the little everyday things. Jobs, relationships. So, okay, let's see. In your work life, you have never-ending story, which is a 37, which equals a 10. So you have been in your work not happy. I mean, this card shows it right here. Look at it. It's like just completely over it. Overhearing the never-ending story about your work life. And with the Hanged Man and the Nine of Swords, I can see that there's been some conflict in the mind and just some kind of feeling of being trapped with your work or money or finances. And you're tired of hearing this story. I'm starting to understand it. It's a belief that there's never going to be enough, Virgo. It's a story that's been running in your mind that you'll never be able to have all the things you've wanted to in your work life. So you've been feeling trapped as far as your purpose and your work and your money and your finances. You think that you're trapped, but you're not. It's mental energy. It's mental anguish. It's not true. It's the illusion of being trapped. And I can see, Virgo, that you are aware of these thoughts and beliefs limiting you, and you want to heal this never-ending story. And you are going inside and asking the spirit for to help in changing your beliefs. You are asking you're ready to let it go. You're ready let's get some clarifiers on this, just to see where Spirit wants to lead us with this. What messages are for you? Virgo 2022 yearly reading in work, money, career, finance. Clarify, please. Oh, wonderful. Oh my God. Well, it's looking good. So with the never-ending story, you have the Empress. All right. So the Empress is the most abundant card in the deck. And She represents the Divine Mother. And Virgo, you've been getting this card a lot. This never-ending story that you've been telling yourself about how you're never going to be able to give yourself the life that you want financially or in work, doing the things that you love to do in your work life, feeling that you have a purpose and getting paid for it. You're coming out of those beliefs and into this Empress energy. So the Empress is her kingdom is full of love and abundance. She has nurtured everything around her, from the grass to the children to the swan. She's wearing a triple crown because she's been through every level of healing in her life. And now she knows that the universe provides everything for her, but she has nurtured everything around her into being through love and compassion and presence, and giving her full self to herself and her family and her environment. That's the Empress, one with everything around her, abundance. And I love it because she's looking, her throne is in nature, and there's two naked children playing with a swan, just symbolizing freedom and abundance and love. She's sitting in front of the gate to her castle, and it's open, and she's welcoming. She's not behind a gate. She's welcoming anyone and everyone into her kingdom. And she knows that she's loved, of course. And she's extremely loving. And this is what you're letting go of in your life's purpose, your money, your work. So with the Eight of Swords, this illusion you have of being trapped, you have the Four of Swords, rest and recovery. You are aware, Virgo, that you've been limiting yourself by these negative, fearful beliefs that you don't really believe anymore, but you still do somewhat. The thing is, they're just spinning in your head, and you aren't always able to control the patterns of that mind thought system that's been with you since you were very, very little. So you are now allowing yourself to release all that by calling upon, I can see there's others supporting you. They're praying for you too, because they know it's been a long journey for you, Virgo. You've had a lot of heartbreak, but that heartbreak is behind you now. And you're still a little shaky from it, but it's done with. And you're allowing yourself to be healed in your, whatever it is that you've wanted to go for in this life, with your, work, your idea. I mean, let me just tell you, underneath the deck, you have the 10 of Cups and the World. So everything you've ever wanted, celebration, happy life, happy home, and a new world, a new exciting world where you feel completely free. It's a new beginning. This is in your work. And so with the Hangman, we've clarified it with the Two of Wands. You're about to start something new in your work. I mean, you've already started, but you're still not, you're doing it. You're doing everything. But there's still some doubts in your mind. It's kind of like, could this actually be true? I mean, could I actually have everything I've always dreamed of? Because it hasn't happened thus far, so how is it going to happen? But I can see that you are making a decision, and you need to come out of that conflict and battle in the mind and just say, I'm done. I'm done, and make that decision to start anew. You will be leaving some behind. And they won't be exactly excited about it, of course. I do want to say this, Virgo, if you don't have any guilt in your mind about taking your life into your own hands and finally giving yourself everything you've ever wanted and putting yourself first, if you have no guilt in your mind for doing that, then your reflections will be, I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. We understand that you've had no time to be with us. But if you have all this guilt that and fear that you're going to be shunned because you're taking your life into your own hands, it's gonna show up. Whatever you believe is gonna show up is gonna show up. Your life is changing. You're coming into a new world, and your 10 of cups, your cup runneth over, all that good stuff in your world, in your work, with your purpose, and with your money. The Empress is the most abundant card in the deck, and you've got it. And it's because you've overcome this never-ending story. It's because you're deciding to release these limiting beliefs in your mind. It's because you've taken the time to go inward and ask for a different perception. Don't let it be clouded by guilt. You know you're worth it. Everyone else around you has done it for themselves, and that's why you decided to. You got this. Keep going. Nothing is going to feel better than this 10 of cups and new world that you're coming into. So don't even give it the time of day, that doubt thought. Just say, no, thank you. Don't buy the ego lies. That's what I always say. All right, let's get 3 more messages for your work, finances. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so 3 more messages for Virgo and her work. Good news about financial matters. Wanting to do something more challenging, a new area of study. Great. Victory, good news is on its way. Public recognition or rewards. A desire to move on. The search for something more meaningful. Spiritual and emotional growth. So good. All right. So let's move on to your love. I get a little excited. I'm a Virgo. It's already, all of this is just so true. It's just those thoughts that keep us limited, that delay us so much. Eventually, we're going to come to the truth of who we are, which is limitlessness, abundance, love. Okay, so with your love, you have a change in the wind. Wow, the 6 of Wands and the 2 of Wands. How can you have the 2 of Wands both? You have the 2 of Wands twice. With your work and with your love life, it's like you need to make a decision to start this new world. You need to make a decision, a definite decision somehow. You have this 2 of Wands again. So it's a stuck energy. It's a need to make a decision in love. He's holding a little bitty world in his hands. I mean, it's a new world. It's small. It's just the beginning, but it's good. It's brand new. And it's like, you have this wand in your hand and you're ready, but you're not wanting to leave this other wand behind, but it's time. In this card with your work, I always notice this man in the back of the card with his head in his hands, just so sad that this guy's about to go off in a new world. You're going to have to leave something and someone behind, some things and some people behind. But in this card in your love, I don't see that little guy. It's a different version of the card. I do see the roses and the flowers, which symbolize beauty. And he's overlooking the ocean. It's a new, exciting venture. The wands represent passion and excitement. It's love. It's a new perception of love. New love is coming into your life. Believe it or not, you've got the 6 of Wands. So in your love life, it's going to be victorious. And in your heart, it's it's victory after battle and celebration and recognition. There are people around him cheering him on. So let's read a change in the wind, because it's a 12, which is a 3, which is, let's just read it. A change in the wind, number 12. A sense that unseen change has been initiated. Preparation for a storm. Awareness that your plans are not on firm ground. Feeling a shift. Uncertainty about which direction the winds will blow. That's what this guy's doing here. But we can read this card. It's a change given to you by the universe, but you come out of it victorious. It's human nature to yearn for certainty and resist change. To want the world to remain consistent like a zebra's stripes. Yet nothing in human experience is black and white, nor will anything remain static. The one thing guaranteed is change. Now is a time of transformation, as outer conditions are temporarily moving out of sync with your desires and expectations. Stay the course and remember that even storms serve to clear the air, scatter seeds, and nourish the soil for better things ahead. Life is about to get interesting. Anticipate it with curiosity as you wonder what is coming in on the shifting winds. The unknown is where the magic lies. All right, Virgo, so you see there's nothing to fear. Change is imminent, and it is good. And you want this change. Let's get some clarifiers. It's changing your love life. It's never doubting that you're loved. It's trusting whoever's in your life. In the relationship you're in, it's learning to trust. And if you're not in one, it's learning to allow new relationships to evolve and to trust this time and to let them naturally evolve. Okay, woohoo! So you got the Hanged Man again in your love life. That's your energy. You're asking for a different perception in love, and you want a new perception. You want an upgraded perception. You want to see things with love. So Virgo, with a change in the wind, you have the Two of Swords. There's a lot of mental energy in this row. And with the Six of Wands, you have the Eight of Swords. Again, you can't make this stuff up. So in your love and in your work, you've been feeling trapped, but it's an illusion. In your love, you need to make a decision. There's conflict in the mind around love for you, either with the one you're with or with starting anew. Basically, you are aware that how you perceive love is changing, and you're going inside to really contemplate what you want. And at times you don't want to be in a relationship. And at times you don't want to open your heart. But you will. I love this card. I've never noticed this horse running towards her. So she's just been, going inward in extreme meditation in nature to try to find a solution or a decision. And this horse is coming to get her because she sat long enough. Because this feeling of being trapped and surrounded by these swords are not real. She can slip out of those, scarves around her waist and walk right out of those swords. They're not even halfway around her. So she realizes, in this card, she realizes that she has never been trapped, that it's always been an illusion in her mind about being trapped. So she comes into this victorious energy after all the challenges she's faced with. Am I lovable? Am I worthy of love? Is there really love out there for me? Is there even a loving God? Or was I just thrown in the middle of here, or just dropped by a stork? You've really been going through it, Virgo. But, you have the 10 of Cups, the Victory, 6 of Wands, and now you got the 4 of Wands over this new beginning is taking you. When you do decide to go and grab this new world, guess what it brings you to? 4 of Wands, that little arc represents the finish line, victory, celebration. And I do see you with someone. If you're not already, I do see you with someone. All four corners of your earth stable, solid, grounded. Your love life is going through a huge transformation, Virgo. You're letting go of these beliefs that you're not loving and that you'll never be loved and that you can't have love. We're going to get 3 more messages. But in your energy, I mean, you have the wheel is turning. So if you've had difficulty in your relationships and with money and your work, that's all changing for you. It's a new cycle. And it's your destiny. And it's going to make you very, very, very happy. Because also in your energy, you have building blocks, which, it's a 10 as well. So you've been working on something that you're extremely, it's going well. It's solid. You're about to start it all brand new. Everything's going to be different. So 3 more messages for Virgo in love, please. Okay. Wow, 10 of air. The end of a difficult situation. Embrace the change. That's what the change in the wind is. And expect things to get better now. Recovering from an addiction. That could mean anything. Oh, it's so beautiful. You're at the end of all the pain. Oh my God, the Emperor and the Magician. Archangel Michael. Organization and logic, structure and discipline, leadership. You are coming into, you have the Emperor and the Empress. So if you're in a union, it's going to go to the next level, or you're going to meet someone, and Emperor and Empress is power couple beyond imagination. It's like the Pope and Mother Teresa. I don't know what made me say that, but it's just really, really good. And then you have the Magician, a new beginning. It says you are ready. This is all in love. You have the resources or the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. Wow, Virgo. 2022 is going to be the year that everything changes. And you come into leadership. That's what that Emperor was in your own life. You're taking a front seat in your life. And all the love and energy you've given to those others and other things that weren't for you, you're now given to yourself. And it's going to be amazing. Soul name, number 1. You have new beginnings across the board with these numbers. Goodness. I get a little excited. You are or are about to receive the name of your soul. Your soul name acts as a link between your inner and outer worlds, enabling you to merge authentic wisdom into your everyday experiences and create a life from your heart. Yes. You placed your soul name in your heart before you were born. As you explore your inner world and open your heart, there's just a heart in the middle of that. You will discover the name of your beautiful essence. You are ready to awaken your heart and know its absolute fullness. You are safe to discover, connect, and receive. All your dreams and desires will be realized with an open heart. Ask for and be open to receiving the name of your soul. It may arrive in a way that you don't expect, but when it comes, you will know it is authentic by the way it feels. Liberate your heart and soul. You are worth it. Well, those are the messages I have for you, Virgo, for the year of 2022 in your work and in your love life. It's looking so good. I hope it helped, and I'll see you next time.
Let this love take over. Open up our hearts. Take over, take over, take over.